Hello guys, so today is Baby Bear's 5-week update. Say hello. Say hi. I just feel like he looks so much bigger than 5 weeks. You're a big boy, aren't you? Are you grown up? What can you see? Is that you? Is it you? Say hello. Hello. It's like, just put me down, Mum. So yeah, nothing major has happened in his 5th week, apart from the fact that we officially got him registered. I think I said on my 1-month update that we were going that day. We got there and just couldn't decide. We were in there and we were chatting to the lady and she was like, so what name are you putting on the birth register? Birth register, birth certificate? And we were like, oh yeah, we haven't actually agreed because Pete really wanted Bear. I wanted Jensen Bear, but I just wasn't sure about it. And I did really like Bear and I really like Jensen and I like Jensen Bear, but I don't know, we just couldn't agree. So she was like, just come back. So that was on the Monday. She booked us to go back on the Thursday, I think it was, and I missed the appointment because there was so much traffic and getting out of the house with a toddler and a newborn isn't as easy sometimes, is it? No. So yeah, we officially went back on Friday. I went back with my mum because if you're married, then only one of you actually needs to be there. Yes, they do. And his name is Jensen Bear. We do just call him Bear, but I wanted him to have the option of quite a normal name, just in case when he's older, he's not as confident. Obviously, I'll build him up to be a really confident person, but I don't know, I wanted him to have that option, even though he has like 2 other middle names as well that he could use, couldn't you? So you can choose what you want to be. You can be a Jensen or a Bear. But yeah, we just call him Bear. Haven't had him weighed, but he is definitely getting bigger. I mean, you can see it. You're a big boy, aren't you? You're a very big boy. His skin is clearing up. He had baby acne before. Obviously, if you want to see anything that I'm kind of talking about that's changed now, then just look at my other updates, which I'll list below in the description box. But yeah, his skin's getting better. His hair's falling out loads on top. Can't really tell. It was as thick as it is at the back on top. No, it's not, is it? No. But he's still got really long eyelashes. His eyebrows are getting really fair. What else? He's still got hairy ears like a little wolf and a little hairy back. His skin is really soft now. He hasn't got any of the kind of dry peeliness. That was only for like the first week anyway, actually. What else? We had a couple of days of quite bad sleep. So he would be up he'd be up at 1 and then at 2:30 and then again at 3, but for 2 hours, and then at 5:45 for like 10 minutes, and then he'd go off for 5 minutes, and it was just, there was like absolutely no structure whatsoever. We had that for about 2 nights in a row, so I'm thinking it might have just been like a growth spurt where he's been a bit poorly. And then we had a night where he was up every 2 hours, and then the last 2 nights he's gone back to every 4 hours, which he was doing for quite a while before. So that was good, wasn't it? Mummy liked that. Feed-wise during the day, there's not really a routine. He kind of just, I think it depends as well if there's a lot going on. If we're in and out of the car, if we have a lot of people around, then he's up more because there's noise and he's gonna be. But yeah, sometimes he could go like a 4-hour stretch in the day. Sometimes he'll want to be up all the time and feeding. But during the day, I don't mind whatsoever. It's just at nighttime, I like my sleep. I'm still solely breastfeeding on demand. So my boobs do tend to tingle kind of every 4 hours. But he is one of those babies that he could be awake. Like I took Jasper swimming yesterday. So I was away from him for, I'd say 45 minutes to an hour, and my mum and sister-in-law sat with him in the cafe, and he was awake the whole time but didn't want feeding. He was just like staring and smiling. So yeah, he's quite a content baby most of the time. Sleep-wise, he sleeps in the snooze pod, which is right next to me here. I don't know, you can't really see it in the camera. It's a bedside crib, so he is right next to me at night time. It's as close to bed sharing as you can get safely without him actually being in the bed with you. So last week I did mention that he was quite poorly. This week he still had his cough a little bit and been a bit snuffly. I mentioned last week that I was using Snuffle Babe in a humidifier. I went to the pharmacy on Friday, the day that we got him registered, and the guy was like, you're not supposed to use that until he's 3 months. And I thought you just couldn't put it on his chest until 3 months. Can you hear him like snoring away? Yeah, so I stopped using that. We still have him elevated a bit in his bed, just so that if he has got mucus on his chest, it kind of can go back down a little bit rather than just sit there. But I also bought some saline drops, so I've been using those, just putting a little drop up his nose before each feed so he's a bit clearer. That's definitely been helping. I did call the doctors on Monday just because he still had that cough, and then I realised it had been like 2.5 weeks, and I don't know, I didn't want to leave it. Even though I knew he was fine, he wasn't crying after coughing anymore and it wasn't as frequent or anything, but I didn't want to leave it. And yeah, the nurse basically said, it's fine unless he's coughing up green mucus or he's got a really high temperature or it's persistent for a lot longer. She was like, just keep doing what you're doing. So hopefully by next week it'll be completely gone. But he is a lot more settled now. Personality-wise, his personality has massively come out this week. He's doing loads and loads of smiles. He's not very vocal. My friend's baby is 2 weeks older and is just making noises all the time. And I was like, oh, Bear doesn't really say much. But yeah, the last few days, just like little cooing noises, and he'll kind of, it's almost like a cough. It'll go, ah. And I don't know, it's just really, really cute, like a little goofy kind of sigh noise. And yeah, lots and lots of real smiles, like ones that you can definitely tell they're not wind, they are smiles. So that's really lovely. He kicks about, he loves kind of watching what's going on, and yeah, he's a really kind of observant baby. Like he just loves watching you and he'll follow noises, and yeah, I guess just a typical baby. So he loves going in his Nuna chair, which I inserted a clip last week and I did a review of this week actually, so I'll link that below. And his little turtle thing again that I mentioned last week, like his little activity play mat. He loves being in the car. He stops crying instantly when we start driving. He loves being carried. He loves being on the boob. He loves laying next to his brother. Jasper loves laying next to him, like talking to him and stroking him and saying, oh, he's so little. That's his thing at the moment. He's so little, mummy. And yeah, Bear just kind of stares up at him and like as if he's trying to like turn to get to him. Okay, so I'll quickly talk about me. My bleeding has completely finished. Okay, so last week I mentioned that I'd started exercising. Haven't really done much more, I'll admit. I've been quite slack with that, but I've been doing more walking, like just with the kids and being more active, like swinging Jasper around a lot more and stuff like that. So yeah, every little helps. I've been trying to drink a lot more water, especially where he was cluster feeding so much, because I just felt so drained and like my skin just felt all grey, and yeah, I was starting to feel very much like I had a newborn, which I didn't really feel like before. I'm trying to go to sleep a bit earlier as well. At the moment, I think it's difficult because I haven't taken maternity leave. I feel like I've just been overdoing it with work. So now I've tried to kind of, yeah, just go to bed a bit earlier, make sure I can get more sleep, especially where he was waking up quite a lot in the night, because I didn't want to go to sleep at 2 in the morning and then be up every half an hour with you. Okay, so I'll show you my stomach now. One-handed with a baby. So yeah, this is it. It's still a little bit saggy around here. You can probably see the old stretch marks, but they are fading quite a lot. And yeah, pretty much back down to what I was before. I do really want to tone up, build some muscle, get a bum back, because as you can see, I have no bum anymore. And that's it, that's our 5-week update. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.